Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone. My name is Kathy. There's some good news from Judge Hippler relative to an order that was published on the docket on the 20th of February, 2025. I believe this is the information that many of you have been waiting for regarding when is this transcript from the January 23rd closed and sealed hearing going to be made available to the public? Well, the answer here is if you go to page 2, this is a 2-page order, and read the last sentence. Judge Hippler states here, quote, "A transcript redacted consistent with this order shall be uploaded into the record in this case and made available via the Idaho Supreme Court's cases of interest page on its website." It is so ordered. This is dated the 19th of February, signed by Judge Hippler, but to find it and to read it, you have to go upper right-hand corner, filed date. That's where it appears on the public docket. Filed the 20th of February, 2025. There's some additional information in here that I believe may be of interest. This order is called Redacting Portions of the January 23rd, 2025 Closed Hearing Transcript. It says here this matter comes before the court on the state's motion to seal proposed redactions to the January 23rd, 2025 Closed Hearing Transcript, and it's stated here February 18th, 2025, and also the defendant's non-opposition thereto. The state identified 4 categories of redactions, all 4 of them with the exception of 1. 3 of the 4 the court has agreed with. Number 1, references to the names of a witness and roommate of the victims. The court agreed that that will be redacted. Number 2, inquiries by the defendant related to his Frank's motion, which the state objected to and was sustained. That will not be redacted. Number 3, the names of defendant's distant relatives identified through IGG, that will be redacted. And number 4, individuals who are identified as potential relatives of defendant through Othram Laboratories IGG, that will be redacted. If you read the rest of the order on page 1 going into page 2, it will give you the background as to why the court felt that the second item here will be left unsealed so the public can read that, while the other 3 will be redacted from the public's viewing. Also, this information as it relates to IGG, where it talks about number 3 and number 4, the names of defendants' distant relatives identified through IGG, and individuals who are identified as potential relatives of defendant through Othram Labs IGG. If you want to read up more on what that's all about, take a look at the order denying the motion to suppress IGG evidence. It goes into detail at the beginning. I think it's pages 3 and 4. We also did a presentation on the Indie Zone YouTube a couple of days ago looking at that portion of the order. So bottom line, the news is this transcript could appear on the docket at any time. It could be later today. This is the 21st. It could be early part of next week. So if you are interested in reading that, please keep your eyes peeled on the Idaho Cases of Judicial Interest website. I have provided you a link in each and every episode of the Indie Zone podcast where you can go there. You're going to have to scroll down because the docket is very long now, and get to the end and see if you see anything called the transcript. And you can also read this order here if you go to the 20th of February. This will now conclude this episode of the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. Thank you for joining us here today.